What's going on, guys? Lil Will, the deity here, and I guess I'm giving my thoughts on Black Panther the movie. Really, it was spectacular. I know a lot of people feel like it played a little safe in a lot of different areas. I know a lot of people feel like Chadwick Boseman, or rather how they wrote the character of T'Challa, was a little bit boring. He was almost a little too perfect, a little too flawless, but I actually do like the whole story arc of a prince that finds it very much hard to live to his king. I love the story about how he is overthrowing, in the figurative sense, how the old King T'Chaka used to do things, in which he was very closed borders. He did not like doing stuff. I think it really very much represents how the character is in the comic books. He is very much open to other things. He is very much open to having other countries back, just like he said in the movies. Now, I really like how they treated the Dora Milaje in this movie. They are absolutely hilarious. I remember the first one we saw in the MCU was the one that actually threatened to kill Black Widow on the spot, which I think was actually hilarious. She was like, "Oh, you might want to back up," and he was like, "As interesting as that might be," I thought that was really cool and a really interesting introduction to them. I think that they are badasses that always cater to the king, T'Challa, Black Panther, T'Chaka. One of them has a crush on him. I think that is really cute. I think his sister Shuri is really cute. I think she's cute in the comics. I think she's cute in this movie. There's this one point where she was talking to Everett and she gave this little giggle. I thought that was cute. I thought that was very much adorable, where she giggles. She was like, "Don't worry about it," and then she just giggles. I thought that was the cutest moment from her in this movie. But moving on to Michael B. Jordan's character, the villain of this movie, Killmonger, one of my favorite villains from the comics. The whole Black Panther mythos is one of my favorites from the comics. He really helps flesh out that whole vibranium is very much versatile, and especially Shuri, she is very smart, and she really hits home at the fact that vibranium is this thing that is very versatile. It can be used for pretty much anything. It's probably one of the hardest metals on planet Earth. It's just a godsend, I guess you could say. Michael B. Jordan, I feel like he adds his own flavor to this villain in Killmonger, in which I can very much relate to him, in which, like, what else would you do in that situation? You know, I'm here for the throne is what he says. He's found himself. He's turned into the very people he doesn't like. He's turned into a murderer just to get to T'Challa, and I very much love that sort of ideology, that storyline. You might just find yourself turning into the monster that you wanted to fight against, and I think that is really cool. I feel like he can be comparable to Loki in that sense. He's probably going to be one of my favorite MCU villains for a while. I just love how he showed up there, dominated, took the throne, and just started going ham. I love the very symbolic scene he had with him and his father when they went through that ritual, and he's like, "Bruh, maybe they was lost on us. Maybe that's why they didn't find us." I really love that scene. It was very good. The action scenes in this movie were jam-packed. I feel like this was very hyped. I thought we could see some more Black Panther suits, but they kind of teased that. Black Panther debatably has some very eccentric suits that I really like to see. So yeah, definitely would have been cool, but what they showed was alright for me. And there's this one scene that's my favorite scene out of the whole movie, in which, like, one of the Dora Milaje actually has on a wig, and then she's like, "I've been made," and then she just throws the wig at him. I think that's really cool. I like the fight choreography in this movie, that one shootout. I'm glad they killed Claw. That guy's been messing around in the MCU since Age of Ultron, so I really like that. That'll add about 2 years. And Angela Bassett, I feel like she's really cool as T'Challa's mother. I think that she does a very good job in whatever she's in. I've been a fan of hers for quite a while. It's great to see a lot of these actors that I've been following for a very long time. You know, ever since I was a kid, I have been a very big fan of Angela Bassett and Michael B. Jordan recently, when he became a big thing in 2016. I'm actually wearing a Rocky shirt, and he was in the movie Creed, and then he was in Fan Four Stick, and a lot of people, it's just crazy how big of a star he is and how much flavor he added to his villain in this movie. But yeah, overall a very good movie. I think it's probably one of my favorite MCU movies. It's very, very beautiful. I actually think it's more attractive than Asgard in a lot of ways. Wakanda is very much an extremely advanced society in that sense, and I like how the resolution in the end is to just help other people out for T'Challa. You know, it's not just about thriving and not conquering others, but it's about helping others, and I really like that. And I like the post-credit scene where you see Shuri. I can't get enough of Shuri. Please bring Shuri back in Infinity War. I think that would be great. Just give me more of Letitia's Shuri in the MCU. I gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. They have these vibranium rhinos and stuff. It's absolutely crazy, and it sort of starts out very weird, but to a lot of people, I can see from the casual viewpoint, it starts out very weird, but it ends up being very, very hype. I love how they built up Wakanda, and now they're expanding it to the rest of the universe. Now all we gotta do, guys, is wait on Infinity War. Lil Will the Deity out.